You're busy, like really, really busy. You wake up, you go to school, you go to work, you come home, you work on schoolwork, you go to bed, and then you wake up and you do it all over again the next day. Like most Americans, you are going 100% all the time. And it's hard to find time to schedule exercise into your busy daily routines. In fact, most of us don't think we have time to work out because we're so busy with school and work and family and other things like that. But in fact, I'm here to tell you that you do have time to work out, that you can work out your entire body in 30 minutes or less. Now, according to Ryan Jaslow, an author for CBS News, and author of the article, American Adults Are Getting Enough Exercise, over 80% of Americans don't take enough time to exercise. Even though we know how important exercise is and how good it can be for our bodies. It can be good for our muscles, our joints, circulate blood throughout the body, it's good for our heart, and for our attitude overall. We know that exercise can make us feel better, perk our mood up, and help us to be more energized so we can get more work done and be more productive throughout the workday. So that's what we're talking about today, is how to work out on a tight schedule. And the workout we're going to be talking about is a full body workout, meaning that we're going to try and work all the muscles in the body in roughly a half hour. Now, every workout routine needs to start with a solid warm-up. It needs to have the core of the workout itself, and of course it needs to have a cool down. However, before we go into any more detail, it is important that you talk to a doctor and make sure that your body is healthy enough and that it's safe for you to start an exercise routine before you even begin to get on an exercise regimen. Now let's talk about the warm-up. So a good proper warm-up can usually last about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the person. My warm-ups personally usually take about 5 minutes. So the first thing you can do is just go for a walk. Go for a brisk 5-minute walk. Walk down the block, walk around the block, walk in your basement at your house, wherever it is. If it's the middle of the winter and it's just freezing cold outside, then you can stand and you can walk in place. The whole point of the warm-up is just to get your blood pumping, get the blood flowing, okay? Especially because a lot of us, we sit around all day. So this is really important. Get up and get your blood moving. Now, once you've gotten the walk in, you've gotten loosened up a little bit, we're going to go through some dynamic stretching. Now, dynamic stretching is important because static stretching is for the cool down. That's where, like, if I bring my arm across my chest, I'm sitting here and I'm holding my arm across my chest. When we hold the stretch like that, that's a static stretch. A dynamic stretch is like a quick stretch reflex. And we do these anytime we warm up before we exercise because it's better for your body. So the first thing we're going to show is what I call tin soldiers. So you start with your right leg back. Okay? Now I'm going to put my left arm out and I'm going to kick my right leg up and forward to my left hand like so. Okay? Now as you can see, everyone's flexibility is different. And like with me, I'm very rigid. Now don't kick super hard because we don't want to kick so hard to where we pull our hamstring. Okay, this is just a light kick. We're getting the hamstrings to fire. So we kick here and we come back. And we kick again and we come back. Just touching our hand to our toes. You're going to do 10 of those. Then you'll switch legs and you're going to go 10 kicks this way. These are called tin soldiers. You're going to feel it right in the back of your hamstring, maybe up towards your glutes a little bit more. 10 each leg. Once you're done with this, you're going to move on and we're going to do a little more abductor, hip work, okay? So you grab a spot on the wall back here like so. And what you're going to do is you put your hands up on the wall and I'm going to have you, within control, swing your leg across your body one way and then swing it back out the other way. So if you can see here, I'll start with my right leg and I'm going to kick my right leg out like so. And then with control, I'm going to bring it through across my body this way and then bring it back out this way, okay? So I'm in control. I'm not just letting my leg swing like this, but here I'm controlling the muscles and getting the muscles to fire a little bit, getting everything warmed up. So I'm going to do that 10 times with one leg. Then I'm going to switch, moving on to my left leg now, and I'm going to do this 10 times. Back and forth, getting everything nice and warmed up and ready to go. Excuse me. So from there, we now want to do what are called quarter squats. And we're going to be squatting during the workout. So we want to make sure we get our quads firing a little bit, get some blood pumped there. So a quarter squat, the key thing with a quarter squat is we don't go that deep, okay? So we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out, and I'm just going to drop my butt back a little bit, right into a quarter squat and then come back up, okay? So it's sit, come up, and sit, and come up. So the key with this is sit that butt back, just like if you're trying to sit into a chair. Notice how I'm looking up and I'm making a big chest. This will help to lock your low back into place and keep everything in a nice straight line. And remember, we're not sitting deep, we're just trying to get the quads firing a little bit. So we'll sit back, and then we're going to come up. We'll sit back and come up to standing. Now notice when I finish that I don't come all the way through and lock my knees out here, but rather I just come and stand into a regular, comfortable standing position. Now from the quarter squat, let's get our upper body warmed up a little bit. So we're going to rotate our arms here, and we'll do 10 of these. And once we get done rotating here, then we'll switch, and we're going to move back, and you're going to want to do 10 of these, okay? So once you have this done, then we're going to do what is like making a big clapping motion or opening your arms up for a big hug, and this is just to get your chest warmed up a little bit and stretched. So you're going to put your arms out in front of you like so, and you're going to open up your arms like this, and then bring them back, and open up like this, and bring them back. And make sure that you feel this pulling through your chest. Now we're not coming back and holding, because this will stretch the chest. We're not looking for a static stretch. Like I said, we're pulling back, and then we're coming forward. We're pulling back, and then we're coming forward again, okay? Good. So once you've done 10 soldiers to each leg, you've done 10 of the swinging your leg back and forth while holding onto the wall, and you've done, 10 of the quarter squats, and then 10 of the shoulder rotations going both ways, and the 10 of opening up your chest here, we should be good and warmed up and ready to do the workout. So the core of the workout itself is a full body workout. And the reason we're doing a full body workout is because the whole point of this video is to show you how to work out when you're crunched for time. And depending on what your exercise goals are, if you really want to work your upper body, you can do an upper body workout at home. That's no problem. Same with lower body and same with core. However, like I said, today is all about being crunched for time. We want to get our whole body work so we can be physically fit in all aspects, not just upper or lower body, but with flexibility, stamina, and strength as well. The way the workout works is it's done like a circuit, meaning that we're going to start with one exercise. As soon as we finish the exercise, we're going to have little to no rest to move to the next exercise and start on that. The reason we do it like this is because, one, we're going to get some strength training in just with the exercises themselves, and two, by moving from workout to workout and challenging your body like that, it's going to help to keep your heart rate elevated. And by keeping your heart rate elevated through the next half hour, not only are you going to increase your cardio stamina overall, but like I said, you're going to increase your strength. You're going to be breaking the muscle down, which is good. This way we're getting our resistance training and our cardio in all within the same half hour, which is a big time saver. Now that you understand what the workout's going to be like, you're all warmed up, you're ready to go, below I have links to the video to show you each of the different exercises that you'll be doing. The routine's going to look like this. You're going to start with squats. From squats, you're going to move to push-ups. From push-ups, you're going to move to boat sit or boat pose. From there, you're going to move to lunges. From lunges, you're going to move to bent over lateral raises. And from there, you're going to move to, from there, you're going to move to heel touches. Okay? So the videos below will show you how to properly do all of those with good form. It's extremely important that you watch these videos carefully so that you get a full understanding of how to do this. Because if you do this form incorrectly, not only are you not working the right muscles, but you have the potential to hurting yourself.